This episode brought to you by Teamwork, because you're going to need a whole team of specialists to get the awful images of these demons spawn out of your brain. And that song.
Hey everybody, we're watching the Garbage Pail Kids movie, and you are listening to Miscast Commentary.
You're listening to Miscast Commentary, where two guys have seen way too many movies and have way too much time on their hands.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Now here's your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray.
Hey everybody, welcome to Miscast Commentary. I'm Joe Finley.
I'm Todd Tebow, the Sailor Murray.
And we are not speaking because we're doing this movie now because Todd suggested it. No, actually, he brought this one up and I was super excited to do it. I haven't actually seen it in quite some time, but oh my God, does it take it back to all levels of our childhood.
Oh my God,
like,
yes. What a
shit.
film.
And
this is a real winner.
Yeah. And we can only share this with you in one possible way other than like I was going to say telekinesis.
Teleplay.
Telepathy.
We will telepathically send you the teleplay.
Telepathy. I just forgot how to say telepathy.
Tilapia. Telepathy.
We're going to write down our thoughts on some tilapia and deep fry it.
Why am I thinking about tilapia all the time all of a sudden?
Oh, you know me. You don't know me. You'll never
You don't know me.
All right, guys, let us watch this movie by pressing play.
Now. Here we go.
He
should have been in a card.
What is hilarious to me, that actually would have been really funny if the line was in a card, but just the idea that Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, like the movie studio that's made so many classics, also made this movie.
Are you suggesting this is not a classic?
Well, it's a classic in its own way, but like this should have been like the first Lionsgate movie, like back when that was a scary thing, right? I remember when I found out. What was it? Hunger Games was a Lionsgate movie. And I'm like, remember when Lionsgate, Topps chewing gum production?
That's amazing. I think this is the first and only time we'll see that.
This is the first and only time you've ever seen a movie that was based on a sticker. That is these.
So wicked.
Anybody who doesn't know, these were based on, they were trading cards, but the cards were stickers.
Not all of them are stickers.
Oh, you're right. And Todd knows this because?
I have them all.
That's exactly right.
I don't have them all, but I got a lot of them. Look at this guy, Mancini.
Anthony Newley, we're going to talk a lot about him.
That's how he bedazzles the kids like Mackenzie Astin here.
Oh, Mackenzie Astin. Just a little quick fact about him. He is the younger half-brother of Sean Astin.
Oh, yeah. And he's in lots of shit, I think.
He's the son of John Astin. Yeah, we'll talk to him when we get there.
Oh, Valerie Vomit she plays herself?
Yep. She is actually Wendy Winston. Oh my God. Why? And they're like weird blackface character. Like he looks like he's a fat Jackson 5 member.
Foul Phil.
I
think they made these up just for the movie because they couldn't recreate any of the actual. I don't remember seeing any of these characters.
Who knows though? Because there are
only
thousands.
3 of them got top billing.
Yeah. Well, it's because they couldn't give them all like lines. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Is this their garbage can spaceship?
Is this the SpaceX lander?
Remember where there was garbage? What was the candy? Garbage. It wasn't Garbage Pail Kids candy. It was. There was came in a garbage.
There was I think it was just garbage candy or something like that. But I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, and
it was just chicken.
Oh, I bought that for my daughter recently.
Yeah,
it was at like Bulk Barn.
Because they still have them.
Yeah, it's the same ones. That one's not even a kid though. Like it's that one always freaked me out a little bit extra.
This guy's just a bad man. He's just got a bad attitude. Like how's he?
He looks like he works on Fox News.
Yeah, like how is he a Cabbage Patch Kid or Cabbage Patch Kid?
How are you, gross greaser Greg? I'm racist.
Oh my God.
Oh, messy
Tessie. That might be a real one actually.
Those ones look like their faces because they're based on a satire of Cabbage Patch Kids, but the faces on them they all look like
it's terrifying.
They all look like friggin' Little Steven from friggin' The Sopranos.
Little Steven.
I don't remember his real name. Steven Van Zandt from The Sopranos. So this is the antique shop where Captain Mancini owns, but for some reason there's a garbage can full of shit.
It just, well, we saw it in space, so I guess it's found itself here.
This originally was meant to be this. They were actually going to license this as a horror movie, and what was going to happen was basically this like toxic ooze got into a garbage can full of like broken dolls. And then the dolls were going to come to life and kill everybody. But then I guess the trading card company was like, I'd rather you not turn them into murderers. I don't really see what the huge stretch is from what it already is.
Because you don't want to wreck their sterling reputation.
Yeah.
I just love that Topps. I miss cards like this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I miss this kind of thing. Like, just no fucks given
like,
cards.
Which other ones did you have? You were talking about the Dinosaurs
I
Attack?
have the entirety of Dinosaurs Attacks.
Great cards.
When this episode comes out, I'm going to do a... Look at that. I'm going to... Uh-oh. Are they finding their forms? This is what we're doing?
I think so. This is like Gremlins without all the gremlininess.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I saw
little feet.
Yeah, this thing is fucking terrifying.
Oh my God. This movie was directed by Munchie.
I pretty much... No, but you were going to say you were going to make a video of like your cards and stuff like that when this comes out?
I'm making part 2 of this movie. That's what I was going to say.
Everything else is canceled.
Oh my God.
The movie was actually directed by Rod...
Who says that?
I know. It's directed by Rod Amato. He was a really old school director. This was actually the last thing he ever directed. He didn't die right after. He just was not allowed to direct anymore. But he directed things like the George Burns Show, My Mother the Car, Dukes of Hazzard. He directed the Peter Sellers movie, Where Does It Hurt? But yeah, this was his last movie directing job. The last thing he ever did, though, was in 1992. He did it was some kind of like TV special of Gilligan's Island. Like it was a one-off episode or something. But,
so wait a second. So he just comes down the stairs and he's like, I'm giving you time to hide if anybody's down here.
Yeah.
If anybody's down here, I'm going to be really surprised. And then he takes a lid, like the thing, and puts it on the lid of the garbage can. And he's like, this should keep a lid on things for the next month. Yeah. So like, does he know he's trapping some things in there?
I have no idea.
What the fuck is he even?
But I do love that line. If anybody's down there, I'll be surprised.
If anybody's down here to kill me.
So why are these like American gladiators chasing him?
Oh my God.
That's a weird gang. This guy looks
Jonas Brothers hair.
No, you know who he looks like? He looks like Crisp, the guy who was like the killer in Kindergarten Cop. But this is the young version of him. Him and the blonde end up having the baby. Oh my
Lord. I'm like, he's calling this guy a creep.
That is the weirdest shaped woman I've ever seen.
I love
not the body
these movies. No, she's hot. I was watching her big boobies fly around.
Well, yeah. That is menacing, but...
Menacing. Later, she's a big old Amazonian woman. You get the fluffy-haired one. I'll take the hot leopard mama.
Thank you for throwing me that
And
bone.
you can have the leader, and I'll take this guy.
I kind of prefer Johnny Cage here.
Johnny Cage. Oh, my God.
Oh, they're robbing him.
I'll do your homework for you, kid.
So let's talk more about Sean Astin, or sorry, not Sean Astin, Mackenzie Astin. He was in The Facts of Life. He was the star of Iron Will, the dog racing movie. He was in Wyatt Earp, Stranger Than Fiction, Scandal, The Magicians, Homeland. He's in an upcoming movie called Slutty Teenage Bounty Hunters.
Oh my God, perfect.
But he is a guy he's in like a single episode of everything where it's like, I think the idea is, wouldn't it be funny if we got Mackenzie Astin to be in this? And then like he's in an episode.
Slutty Teenage what?
Slutty Teenage Bounty Hunters.
Oh my God.
So we've already seen it 10 times despite the fact that it hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're slutty enough, but they're busy hunting bounties, so they can't,
Can they be that slutty when hunting bounties? You'll be surprised.
Yeah, I'm always surprised. So we need to talk about this man. So Captain Mancini, played by Anthony Newley, he's done a lot of acting, but it's his music that I want to talk about today. He wrote all the music and lyrics for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
No way.
Yeah. He wrote Goldfinger, not the movie, but the theme song.
No shit.
And he wrote like the Candyman, the old, not the what's his face, Sammy Davis Jr. song.
Oh,
what you thought
he's
I meant?
Just as terrifying.
Yeah,
as the scarier Candyman.
Yeah. And the song Personality.
Personality.
He wrote all those and did all that shit.
And now he's in this.
And he's in this, so that's another thing.
Was that his name in the credits? Did he do the music for this? Was it a 2-for-1?
I don't believe he did the music for this, no.
Oh.
He's very embarrassed that he's in this movie. But
Well, he's got this young.
Oh,
I'm
no,
gonna
that's not
watch you
true.
with Ajax.
Sorry, it was a different person I was thinking of. He
Oh my
actually
God.
is. He was actually like really behind this project. He was one of the last people to kind of like still be hanging around on it. I lost
What project?
the movie. Like he was like
This?
yeah, he was one of the ones who was like all in all the time type thing.
No, don't. Why with the long faces? We're making
Yeah.
art.
Whereas Mackenzie Astin both auditioned for this movie and agreed to do it without John Astin, his father, knowing. So John Astin, who you'd know from he was
Addams
Gomez
Family.
and Adam's Family. He was in Frighteners, and all sorts of other
He's
things.
in all types of shit.
He's in all
Attack of the
kinds of
Killer
stuff.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, exactly. And so so his dad didn't know about him agreeing to do this, and he read the script and he's like, "This is awful," and he tried to get him out of it, but it was too late.
He's like, why are you doing this, my
Yeah.
son?
Why are you doing this to me? Why can't you be more like Sean? He's Rudy.
Rudy?
Although Rudy hadn't come out yet, but he was always Rudy.
He knew he was gonna be Rudy.
Yeah. But he was a Goonie by then, at least. Like,
Yes.
This is 87, so right, Goonies came out.
Maybe it's this movie I'm thinking of. This guy from the young kid.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've seen him in something. I know you said all those ones, but I never saw any of those.
No, I know. But he's also got that very generic look. But like I said, he is in every TV show. He's got like 100 credits. Like he's all over the place. That looks like the Kraft Peanut Butter Bear.
He was asking him. It took 2 people to write this.
Yes.
Amazing.
Well, Rod Amato, he got his chance to I probably doctor the script or whatever. But Linda Palmer, under the name Melinda Palmer here, she does not have much of a writing thing at all. I think this is probably why he had to like be involved or something like that. She wrote 2 episodes of a show called Family, and she wrote a TV movie called Legion of Fire, Killer Ants.
Ooh.
But her most interesting credit is she's a production executive on The Last Dragon.
Yeah.
So she's got
Sweet.
some miscast commentary.
Yes,
like,
she
lineage.
does. He knows they're in there.
Yeah. Pandora's box.
Have you ever heard of Pandoras Garbage Can?
What is it with movies in the 80s and weird relationships between old men and young boys?
This is how they grow.
This is
and
like-
learn to love.
Like even the great ones.
Look at
like,
he's got him dressed in this mother Shabulu thing.
Yeah. Like Back to the Future had this.
He's dressed as like Isaac Hayes in the 70s. The kid's really into soul music.
I think that's still how Isaac Hayes dresses now. Provided Scientology permits it.
Oh, okay. So we did see he's gonna tell a backstory at some point, I guess, if like it landed in the backyard and
Yeah.
they were farting everywhere and he had to lock him up in the garbage can there.
It's going to be the exact same story as Audrey 2 in Little Shop of Horrors.
Hey, where'd you get that neat looking plant? Didn't even know there was a shop here before.
So here's an interesting thing. So her and him were dating when this movie came.
What? The two of them?
Yeah. They are only 1 year apart in age.
Oh my god.
She's 1 year older, but 13 feet taller.
Do you have anything on her?
I do. Her name is Kate Barberi. She had an uncredited role in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and pretty much the rest of her resume is telenovelas.
Nice.
Like dozens of
Really?
telenovelas in which she has been in dozens of episodes each, at least, if not the entire
this is how
run.
like women like mature much faster than men. Look at her, she looks
Like-
like a grown woman.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't hurt that like they threw some
Makeup on her.
they threw the makeup on her, they did up the hair. But the fact that she's like a easy 1.5 foot taller. But yeah, they were dating while this movie when they started making this movie, and they broke up in the middle of making this movie.
Oh, I can see.
So
She got all those sexy Garbage Pail Kids running around.
well, once you have the opportunity to bang Johnny Cage in front of Gomez's kid,
He's trying to friggin' impress her at the old antique shop.
yeah.
Oh, he's gonna have to open the garbage bin. Make a wish.
Yeah.
I wish to be a disgusting homeless man.
Yeah, you think you don't like these beads? Well, wait till you get a look at her trash.
You know what? The other bully just called him a creep, and when she bent down to pick this up, not only did he look down her top, but he smelled her hair.
So he was right.
He's a total creeper.
straight up creep. He's like
Here he comes.
he's like every time her back is to him, he like takes his penis out. So he's like, oh, it's like I'm exposing myself to you, but I'm not doing anything wrong.
I feel like the guy with the glasses is Johnny Cage, and the guy behind him is the hero from The Phobe.
Maybe they're both Johnny Cage.
different dimensional Johnny Cages.
Is there any chance? I know that there's well, no, there's not 100% because I know there's like 2 people from St. Catharines that listen to this show, but there's a very, very small chance.
And it's not even us.
I know.
That's how cool we are.
I know. There's a very small chance that anybody who listens to this has ever heard of the phobe. I want to know if anybody's Googled the phobe since we've...
Oh my God, he just punched his own comrade in the face.
Yeah.
He was going to punch him later anyways.
Who
He has
is
a rage.
He's got like a Richard Grieco vibe.
You know, he looks like Richard Grieco mixed with that guy with a huge jaw that's in all the horror movies.
Patrick
I know he's
Kilpatrick?
in Vamp. He's in Vamp.
Oh.
He's like, I can't think of him. He looks like he's straight out of like Rammstein or something. Oh, he's dazzling them with his moves.
It was really easy.
See, I told you that's where he wears that fucking thing that Isaac Hayes wears. He plays basketball. He loves soul music.
Yeah, I kind of wish I got into more fights as a kid.
Look at this.
Now.
He's in her crotch.
Yeah.
First he was up in her boobs.
Yeah, it would have been so easy to like beat people up. I didn't know all you had to do is slightly distract them. Well, that's an awful place to put a garbage can full of ooze.
I don't leave it teetering up here. Third shelf.
Like they could have explained.
Oh, fuck.
They could have explained the Garbage Pail Kids any which way. Like, let's say, put aside the fact, like, don't have the doll parts or whatever, okay. But, like, it could have been, like, old discarded clothes or something like that. Like, the girl who plays Tangerine, she's into fashion and stuff like that. Like, it could have been something like that, where all these things got thrown in the garbage. It's like, your clothes are never going to work. Like, you know, you're never going to be in fashion.
These designs are never going to be anything.
But then
you look like a tramp.
Yeah, but then they all materialize in the clothes that she made. And then, boom, you've got your archetypes.
She looks like that like Elizabeth Berkley's vagina from Showgirls did her makeup and wardrobe.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're gonna like throw him in the sewer. Like they came right into where he works.
Yeah. This is
nobody. Look at this. They're trying to kill him.
This is another thing that happens in 80s movies. Everybody just straight up tries to murder you.
And no one cares.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to even take place in the 80s. Like, what was it? Like, Stand By Me. They was legitimately put a gun to the kid's face.
Yeah, well, those guys were a little hardcore.
Yeah, those guys were a little hardcore. But this is like, it's always the same kind of thing. Oh, well, while we're down here, he's like, when I'm in the sewer, I like to murder kids, but I also like to rape. So my brain's
come on
confused.
now. It's always good to have a woman there cheering you on when you do your dirty business because then you feel better about yourself.
She definitely, of the 4 of them, she's definitely the girl who's going to take her top off in a graveyard a la Return of the Living Dead.
She looks like somebody.
They're
they're like, open this pipe up, she-girl. They're going to like steam him to death. Steam his dick right off.
They're S&M He-Man characters.
Yeah, totally.
They're just...
Look, they are. They're pouring like toxic waste onto him. This is how the Toxic Avenger Jason. No, this is how Jason ends up in part 8. I can't help me, mommy. She's a little bitch.
I still think my favorite melting of a person is in RoboCop.
Oh my God, that guy melts like a motherfucker.
He fucking explodes. I can't.
They literally tried to kill him.
Yeah. Ugh. Look at that.
Here they are.
Why are they why are they gigantic but not
they
gigantic?
House 3 people in there.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly it. It's all like it's all
fuck.
LPs and puppetry and stuff like that, but it's like holy shit. I like though.
Oh yeah.
I like though that they're the Garbage Pail Kids. They're supposed to be like gross and have this attitude, but they're oh my God, they're so scary.
they're the most
so scary.
terrifying thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. They like to work together.
Oh my God.
See, this is a thing though. Had they done it right, had they actually done this right, this could have gone on forever because they have unlimited characters. I think they have. Oh, that one. I'm the one who farts.
He only speaks in farts.
So Windy Winston is played by Arturo Gil. Very important in the LP community. He's one of the dinks in Spaceballs.
No way.
And he's Station in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
No way. This guy's getting mad work.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because there was a couple of people in Under the Rainbow in this movie. That's Valerie Vomit there. She was played by Debbie Lee Carrington. Not only was she was she?
Oh my God, he's taking this really well. These things are absolutely fucking terrifying.
I know, but she was the little person in Total Recall.
No way.
She was in Howard the Duck.
He stabs
one of the extra ducks. Oh, Oh, lordy.
Look at that motherfucker.
Well, my favorite thing about this is John Carroll Buechler, who was the special effects guy for this and all the makeup and stuff like that, was supposed to direct this. This guy has actually worked on some real shit. He worked on Reanimator, Hatchet, Friday the 13th, 7. He did The Ghoulies.
It's my favorite one.
If you watch, I know. If you actually look in the background too, you'll actually see a painting of a ghoulie and stuff like that.
In this?
In this. Yeah, it's because that guy did Ghoulies. So.
They're just a bunch of little assholes.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I mean, even nothing. They're just a bunch of dicks.
Yeah.
Well, they did save him.
Yeah.
They can't help themselves. They've been locked up in that trash can. They were ooze, man. Primordial ooze.
Exactly. He looks like a child Eric Stoltz. It's Mackenzie Astin.
Who, the baby one?
Mackenzie Astin, not the... Yeah. No, none of... I want to make this very clear in case Eric Stoltz hears this. I don't think you look like any of
Look at her eyes.
They're terrifying. And they had to work without like air conditioning and stuff like that. So the people in those suits were roasting because they've got all the mechanics of
Is this
the
really
puppetry
worth it? Paycheck's a paycheck, I guess, right?
I think they thought they were doing something really innovative. They're like, we're doing this thing based on a trading card. Nobody's ever even thought to do something like that.
Well, if they can make movies, these guys are the innovators. Now they make movies based on rides.
Yeah.
They make them based on emojis.
Board games. Battleship, one of the greatest movies of all time.
Battleship. Pretty soon there'll be Pontiac the movie.
Is there a level of you that feels bad for dude from Battleship and John Carter? His name's escaping me.
I was just thinking of Taylor Kitsch or something.
Kitsch, yeah.
I was just thinking about that the other day. That's crazy. Like you just read my fucking mind. Yeah, I know I don't feel bad for him, but man, he really got bulldozed.
Because it's like
oh, he was going to be like the next big thing. He was in 2 huge supposed blockbusters, and they just...
Yeah. Well, and he was frigging Gambit in the X-Men Origins Wolverine, and everybody thought that was going to be a huge deal, and he was like, oh, this is your next Gambit.
Oh.
And then that didn't go well.
This guy's just a Garbage Pail Kid because he pees himself and has zits.
Yeah. Oh.
I love the one is like, will you be my dad? He's like, daddy. And he's like, not ever. And he goes, oh, they're just looking for love.
That's exactly
like anyone else. I think I saw that girl's profile on Tinder today. It's like, oh my God.
To make them that size.
Scared. Yeah, you sure did.
But like what, like their heads are like the size of my torso.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he eats toes, by the way.
And eyeballs.
Oh, and eyeballs.
He's a murderer.
So
they're already...
Yeah, this isn't that big of a stretch to be... Can they see? Can the actors see? Because that's obviously not their eyes.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I love hearing them in the background.
Yeah, it's just like, what did the director tell them? Just everybody sound gross.
I love that little introduction scene where it was kind of like in Masters of the Universe. We're like, this is Snarl. Rawr. This is Blade. Ting. You know, and here's...
It just reminded me of the one that they did in Blade 2. It's always the one that bothers me the most. They're like, this is Chupa. And he's like... Ooh, and he does this weird, like, he's like, I've got this.
They're watching him bathe.
In case I ever meet Blade, I have this little like set of moves I'm gonna do. It's really gonna
These
intimidate.
guys look so amazing.
I can't get over it. But like, this is now a very weird thing too, because not only they all watching him bathe, so is this old man.
Yeah.
He's like, I put a few bubbles in.
Let me help you get under your chode.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Is he gonna pop them zits? We need a good zit popping scene.
Wendy Winston looks like every Hawaiian character from Forgetting Sarah Marshall and shit like that.
Oh my God! There is no privacy when you have Garbage Pail Kids around or some old pervert.
Yeah, quick bathe in front of me in the middle of this store.
Yeah,
don't worry, I'll put the clothes sign on. This movie terrifies me.
It's absolutely ridiculous. So I love how the one guy's just because he's flatulent. Yeah. Like, these don't even go, because usually there were, it'd be like coat hanger Carly.
That was an abortion.
And she'd have like a yeah, exactly. She'd have like a coat hanger through her head and a baby diaper on. Yeah. Or, these are just a guy that farts, a guy with zits. These are like the things that people do in real life.
Well, there's a vomit. It's
like they took like the writer of this movie took her ex-husband and took every gross thing that he did and made each individual Garbage Pail Kid for the movie.
Yeah.
Well,
You know
he was
what
always snotty. He farted.
Yeah.
He had that stupid grease in his hair all the time.
He has
He had
sideburns.
skin like a crocodile.
Yeah.
And the ashy feet of a black woman.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if a racist got behind the Garbage Pail Kids and it just like it stopped being about like things like that, like vomit and boogers and stuff like that. And it's like, and it started being about like Juno's Julie and stuff like that. It'd be like, oh my god, no.
Juno's Julie. There should have been a. Well, there already was. It was called like Looney Tunes back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what was he just talking about there?
It's always the same thing in these. It's like, so kid meets weird monster, doesn't react nearly enough to them.
Now he's peeping on her.
He's a total.
He is a creeper.
This is also the biggest. Like, this looks like it's the street set from Little Shop of Horrors.
I was gonna say it looks like the street set. Oh damn it!
What?
From Dick Tracy. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's like totally like the fakest.
But yeah, I was trying to think about what movies though follow this same kind of formula, because like Gremlins has a little bit of this. My Pet Monster has a little bit of this. It's like weird, crazy monster is like, well, I'm not nearly freaked out enough about this. He's like, you guys stay here.
Pretty cool with it.
And like Captain Mancini, which is the best name in the whole movie, in a movie where Dodger and Tangerine are the main two characters.
Mancini is extremely close to Dan Cini and Manweenie, who I work with.
There you go. What's really funny
that
too.
Going to?
I don't know.
What is that girl fucking around doing over there? Oh, there she goes.
Yeah. So this car was actually the director's son's car, and she crashed it. And I don't know if it was that scene.
Like her right here.
Yeah. So it's actually her son's car because they needed they wanted a convertible. That's like old school. Like that wasn't even like dragging the car behind and shooting the scene. That was like a projector in the background, kind of like in the 50s.
Oh, I like those.
That kind of
cool, yeah.
It kind of makes sense though, because this is a guy who was from that era, right?
Oh, back door of the club.
It's a picture show.
I can't believe this girl's going out there, but they're only a year apart. It just seems so weird. She's huge.
I know. But yeah, it was like just that. Like, I don't even know how old they are.
Oh, she's selling like bootleg gear to all the 80s brides at the old 80s party here. I need double shoulder pads. You know, I asked for it last week.
I need neon leopard print. Man.
14. Oh, she's making mad cash. They know when she shows up too. I don't know if they all were like looking, because they seem to know. She didn't even honk the horn or anything.
Yeah.
She shows up at the same time every day. These are her own designs.
Yes. I like that
she could have a career if somebody believed in her.
My daughter, every now and again, like for school, they have like their Spirit Day things where they all like wear like a themed clothing of some sort or whatever. And they've done 80s days and stuff like that. And every time I don't even have the heart to tell her, I'm like, this style is so old that your dad isn't old enough to have worn it.
So where is this? Where are they? Like what state? Like where? Oh, look, she's buying her shirt right off of her.
Something Town. I don't honestly know.
Something Town, USA.
Yeah.
Okay, so she says, one day I'm going to be a famous designer from New York.
Yes.
Technically, she would be a famous designer in New York, because she's not from New York. She's from somewhere, USA.
No, but I think that's something about New York, though. Everybody who moves to New York is just from New York. It's like even like when we talked to Mike Kaplan, he's a New York guy now, but he's from another place. And then they moved to Boston, and it's like that kind of thing.
Once you move to New York, you're from New York.
New York is like the Borg. It's like a hive mind kind of thing.
It'll take you.
You become it.
Ooh, it's going to be a chick fight.
Ooh, here's the thing, too.
Look.
Like, there's no girl that would be hot enough to me to, like she's a part of the group that has, like, basically left him to die underneath a shit pipe.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. It's like, well, you're friends with them, so I'm just not going to be, like, into that. Is that cool?
Uh-oh. There's always, too, it's like every movie like this, right? Every movie that has giant, weird baby things that come out of a slimy garbage can.
There were a lot in the 80s.
But it's always got the gang, and then they're mean to the guy, and the girl who's with the main dude really likes the nerd.
Yeah. That's Revenge of the Nerds, even.
Yeah, that's like every damn thing. Yeah, let's kick this bag. You know how much I like to kick these bags when you're done doing your stuff here.
Yeah. Let's drag it behind the car.
That's what they say. Cleans it off. Street clean. That's what they call the TR6 is the British model. Look at the sticker there or whatever.
Is that an Aston Martin?
Who wants to go with this fucking guy? Just tell him he's a fucking dork. And he cares more about his hair.
Because he's the next Swayze.
He does about you, girl.
That guy's an investment.
He's going places. Yeah. Back door wide open, like somebody's booze bottle right there. I got 1 foot out. I'm not in.
Yeah,
what is that right there? Someone's foot? Oh, it's her. What the fuck is that? Is he in the butt? Oh, yeah, there you go. His foot's crossed over.
Yes,
it's a foot.
It is a foot.
I thought it was an old booze in an old bag.
That would be amazing. I don't understand why. Maybe that's just another place that didn't have air conditioning in this whole place. So they're like, we need to open the door if we're going to have dancing.
This kid is like, they don't know where people come from or where they stay. When like in Snake in Metal Gear, suddenly he'll just produce a box and he'll be in a box. Mm-hmm. It's so dumb because then the bad guy's like, what was that? Oh, it's just a box that wasn't there before. This guy just suddenly he's in a duffel bag.
Yeah. That's basically...
Where'd he go? I don't know, but there's just this duffel bag here. Okay, leave it. Let's get out of here.
It's basically the plot of the last half of Ocean's 12. Is it bad that Nat Nerd looks like a young Jonah Hill?
A young, what, the nerd guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does totally. He looks, Accepted.
I was going to say Accepted or he's like small role in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Watch.
Let's see.
Well, not this, but the guy they just showed... It's Pepsi's, cans of Pepsi.
Yeah.
Did you see it? Oh, Pepsi truck.
I love Pepsi.
You crazy kids, you took my pants and my truck.
Remember that time the Pepsi truck was like at our school and we said something and the guy like gave us a Pepsi magnet?
Say again?
We said the Pepsi truck was like at our high school, like it was dropping off for like the vending machine or whatever. And we said something, and then the guy's like, "Here you go." He gave. Oh, that was another.
That guy got out of that car so unbelievably fast. It was insane.
It's almost like he's practiced at it. Like this is not an uncommon.
Oh my god, they flattened it.
Flatten the curve, flatten the car.
Wow, they stole this car. These are bad eggs, man.
The worst.
Like they're committing a lot of crimes here.
Well, what else?
Oh, yeah.
What else gets gathered around a dumpster fire but a bad egg?
She loved that. She said, "Now we're the Pepsi generation." Did Pepsi have?
They must have.
Oh my God, it's a good thing. Wonder how much they got to pay to have it in a movie like this.
Somebody made a comment once about this movie that Alligator looks like Gary Busey in his, or no, Nick Nolte in his like mugshot, and he totally.
I think Gary Busey's wearing the same outfit he's wearing right now. Yes. It's totally Gary Busey. What's he eating? A spaghetti sandwich?
I would love.
Remember that on Conan when they were like following him with a drone?
Oh,
and he's like at the beach just eating a sandwich, and then he starts. He's like running away, and it's like, and then Andy Richter's like, "What is he eating? A spaghetti sandwich?" Like
he's somebody I have this like weird affinity and like sympathy
everybody
for.
Does.
Well, it's because like he's got brain damage, and it's like, but he's like using it, and it's like
using it.
Well, but it's like he shows up on things. He's been in like Entourage, and he's been on like being the crazy version. He was in the Larry the Cable Guy roast, and like it was just this. He's like, "You're at the vanguard of the Dada movement," and everybody's like, "Well, like what the fuck are you talking about?"
Of the Dada movement.
It was a whole thing.
Oh my God.
They look like they're carved out of like the world's largest potatoes.
Do you think that the creators of Garbage, the creators of the other ones, oh my God, is these bottom teeth going there?
Yeah, Cabbage Patch Kids.
The Cabbage Patch Kids. You think they were offended by the Garbage Pail Kids?
I don't think that anything affected. Like the Cabbage Patch Kids were making so much money that like you could do whatever you want. What hell is that?
What is the plot of this movie?
They exist.
He's trying to get this girl, and now the Garbage Pail Kids are hanging around.
Yeah. Now
so should have been like this kid with the shoulder fucking chandeliers and the Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah. Oh, here we go. He's gonna smack her.
What if a kid had a regular life, only there was Garbage Pail Kids?
Yeah, that's like every now and then when he went home.
He's not climbing nearly fast enough. I would like to think that even the worst peripheral vision would have picked that. He's still just sitting
just don't move.
Yeah.
Perfect, kid, perfect.
I happen to know that guy's half T-Rex.
That's as high up as he needed to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so back in the day, we had, you got the kids now.
I do.
You kidnapped them. They're still technically yours now. They think you're their parents.
I own them. I got them young enough that they don't remember any other life.
Raising St. Catherine's, it'll be called. The Joe Finley story. Okay, so we had Popples. We had Garbage Pail Kids, Cabbage Patch Kids. My sister had Glowworm, which I pretend Boglins, Popples.
Yeah, my
what do they have now?
My kids had a Glowworm.
Okay, Glowworm's still going.
Popples are still a thing, but not as much of a thing. You can get a Popple.
What are the new ones? Because I know you can get the themed kind of stuffed animals, but what are the new ones?
Well, there's not a lot of new. Cabbage Patch Kids still exist.
You can get there really is. I guess it's all video games now. All the cute characters in video games.
Well, they have. They've got some stuff, but it's mostly licensed stuff from other things now. Like if you go to Toys R Us and you scroll down the aisles, there's more girl stuff because you still got Barbie, you still got what is it? The American Girl dolls and all that other shit, right? But the boys' toys, it's either guns, cars, or licensed something. Here's the Marvel aisle, here's the Star Wars aisle, here's the wrestling aisle, here's the Ninja Turtles aisle, here's the Toy Story aisle,
the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers aisle.
Yeah, that one technically goes down the side.
It's exactly what he wears in Weird Science.
Yeah.
Who scratched him? One of the Garbage Pail Kids? He's probably going to turn. It's probably like a zombie. Pretty soon he's going to be ripping farts laughing. He'll be snotting laughing. He didn't care. He'll be like Booger. This guy grows up to be Booger.
That would be amazing. Yeah, and that's another thing.
King of the Garbage Pail Kids. Could have been a crossover.
Booger never has boogers. He picks his nose once during the movie.
In part 2.
Yeah, part 2. But it's all he's
I believe
really
it's more of a statement on him in general. He is humanity's Booger.
And he's supposed to be the biggest sex pervert, but one of the main nerds rapes somebody.
Yeah. It's not rape. She loved it.
Yeah. But again, false pretenses.
False pretense sex.
Yeah.
It's not rape.
It's a kind of rape.
Uh-oh, the big babies.
It's
what the fuck?
It's at the very least.
Should have been a horror movie. At least there would have been gore and.
Yeah.
This man needs to have an advice column in the newspaper.
The zits too, what are?
Now they're gonna make his outfits for him because they made his funky fresh jacket.
Yeah, and this is
who knew there were such good seamstresses? Look at her lazy ass eyes.
Yeah. What a weird Again, this is. I honestly feel like they wrote a movie. They're like, how are we gonna write this movie? They're like, let's not include. Let's write a plot and not include the Cabbage Patch Kids at all. And then
the Garbage Pail Kids.
Thank you. And then we'll put them back, and then we'll just put them into the movie after. So they wrote this movie about a girl who wants to be the guy who wants the girl, and the girl who wants to be the baby one looks like Michael Chiklis.
It's such a cheese because something because there was a lady who writes this movie.
Here's the song.
About you guaranteed.
Oh
my God! Working with each other. I ain't gonna work for free. Tell me what's in this for me.
But again,
do anything.
We have not experienced a song during this entire movie.
He looks like Hoggle.
He does totally. And we're not going to experience another movie or another.
They're hitting the streets. The movie. Okay, this movie. I'm guaranteeing you. No offense, lady who wrote this movie.
Yeah.
But clearly she wrote a story about a girl who wanted to be in a clothing thing, but her abusive boyfriend, and then she just added these fuckers in.
It feels like that,
what the shit? The movie should have been, this guy's keeping them in the thing. They are unleashed. They're not murderous, but they're wreaking havoc. They're like gremlins.
Yeah. He should have
and you have to get them back into the garbage can. And they're around, buddy's over there farting on everybody, buddy's whizzing, the crocodile.
Can I pay you a rare compliment? That's the perfect movie.
I know, what the fuck?
It's so fucking simple.
Yeah, what the shit?
And it's
non-union sweatshop.
Well, is there a sweatshop that's unionized?
Look at they're looking for help.
Nice.
At least they're honest. Nobody's working there. You gotta lie at least a little bit. If it's a sweatshop, I need to know if it's unionized,
I do like that in helping him, they're also robbing a sweatshop.
Robbing a sweatshop. Yeah, that's like in The Witcher 3 when I break into these people's houses that are absolutely destitute and I take stuff.
Aw.
Like, what's there?
Yeah.
I'm going to save everybody's lives. Oh, my Lord.
I was thinking about that recently. I was like, even thinking about like Ocarina of Time and stuff like that. You just go into somebody's house and you just pick up all the things and smash them. And you're like, why did I do that?
I love that they, for some reason, made the Garbage Pail Kids that they can...
Yeah.
That they're seamstresses. That's so fucking stupid.
No, this to me, honest to God, it's the writer and the director sitting down and then the people from the studio on the other side going, what's the point of the Garbage Pail Kids?
Yeah, like...
Well, they're in it and they're causing all kinds of trouble. And they're like, what kind of trouble, really? They just do a couple things and it's like...
yeah,
but it's like, they're not tied into the plot really at all. It's like, oh, they're seamstresses. Yeah, they're going to help with the clothes.
I have a feeling this is a story, an old school story, but I'm just not remembering. Oh, Captain Crunch.
Well, it's got a hint of the
See him use his arms. Look at this guy.
Yeah, what was it? The shoemaker or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes, like something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
There's a Willie Nelson poster in the background.
But does it? Oh, I can't not see that Jonah Hill now in Nat the Nerd.
Yeah, it's so hilarious. Yeah. Like they don't even. Yeah, what?
I'm gonna
film.
I was gonna say I'm gonna see if I can find like the celebrity matchups to each of those characters. I feel like it would be too insulting. I was like, I feel like people will just flat out kill themselves if that happens.
I was gonna say a name for the nerd guy too, but I was like, it's mean. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay. Is it like a regular person or a
celebrity? Yeah, no, it's somebody we know.
Oh yeah, we don't want to do that to them.
Only because he wears glasses. Like, really, he doesn't have zits. He doesn't kiss himself. I don't think.
He just has hair and glasses.
Yeah,
so like,
look at this guy. He's got the flaming skull.
The boogers.
Every now and then, they're just like, give a shot of her with snot.
Yeah. You've seen me vomit more than we've seen Valerie vomit.
Wow, I know. Yeah, where's the vomit?
Not once. It's the buildup.
Yeah, maybe that's like the big finale. Uh-oh, now they're going to get hooked on the TV.
Uh-oh. Where's the pictures? Yeah, those paintings were creepy as fuck too.
Yeah, literally, exactly nothing.
Oh, what the? Do you see what happened to her eyes?
They're always rolling around. I like how you call them by their names.
It's
their proper names.
I gotta respect, right? But the one like the eyes just went Zeus. Yeah, I'm entranced by them.
Oh my Lord.
God. I just picture what if that baby came out of my wife's vagina. I'd be able to crawl completely inside her and never touch the sides.
Right on, eh? You never see the sun again.
Yeah. It was the old, were you in that sex ed class with me? When the one guy was like, we watched this video called Am I Normal? And it was like all these weird things, but then they had like, it was like anonymous questions. And so you could write anonymous questions and then the next class, the sex ed teacher would pull them out.
They would know somebody, you know what I mean? That's so dumb.
I know. So they would pull out the things and then just and then it was like, oh, this is an anonymous question. I'll answer it. So she pulled it out one time. And it was one guy's question. He's like, my girlfriend has a big vagina. Seriously, it's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Anyways, am I normal?
Am I normal?
I think we got like 3 questions in, and she's like, I'm not doing this anymore. And the best part about that class?
Why would you? Because they know. Yeah. They're like, okay, let's just say a friend of mine is pregnant. And there's like one pregnant girl. So who, right?
Yeah, I know. Well, I think they were looking for very general questions.
Pregnant. Oh my God, don't look for anything down with these fucking creepies. He just put like his dirty baby shit breath right in his face, I guess. Shit should have been like sport. You know, he should have you could see the stink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe drop the ball on this.
You know what, too, though? I think, like, do you think that they named the main characters, like, ridiculous names so that the Garbage Pail Kid names wouldn't be that much more ridiculous?
Like, ridiculous?
Like, Dodger, Tangerine, and Captain Mancini are the main characters in this.
I see a little Wild Kingdom. I want to watch the little Crocodile Rock.
What?
Do they ever show crocodiles banging on those specials?
No.
Something's loose, all right.
I think that usually happens underwater, though, so I don't think there's really much you can catch. That is so... Ugh. You can't electrocute yourself with
No, it's
boogers.
broken. I'm going to shoot zit juice onto it. That'll make it work. I'll pee on it. I'll fart on it.
Like, who else? Just making up just like a very bland Garbage Pail Kid. What else would you get right now?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm thinking like a pimple popper. Like, I wouldn't be like, I would undo the nerd and like I would like deconstruct the nerd and get the pimple popper.
I'm trying to think of some of the. Well, I guess you could really do anything, but they were just kind of going for a This guy has peed himself a lot.
Yeah.
And she hasn't vomited even once.
And peeing yourself isn't part of being a nerd. So
There's no whiteheads. There should have whiteheads all in there.
Oh yeah.
Look, they're gonna sneak into the movies.
It would have been good if like as he's moving, like certain like zits were popping.
Yeah,
and stuff
like
that.
should be popping all day.
You could have made like a real gross version of this instead of like this just kind of like caricatured. Like, there's boogers. That's a gross thing, right?
Right? That's how you know, like, a lady wrote this. Because this is like, then she'll just have boogers. That's so gross.
Yeah.
Little wag. Why are they taking a little wagon when they could just steal a car?
Their toenails will be too... Yeah, they've already stolen a friggin' Pepsi
they're in the
truck.
back alley. Thankfully, every place... Look at this guy. He's already seen them 3 times tonight.
Is that John Belushi?
I gotta give up the hooch. He'll be back for that bottle in like 10 minutes.
It's another huge like thing of back then, eh? There's always some drunk guy sees something weird and like does the double, maybe the triple take. He's like, I gotta stop this stuff.
Like, you really got to get into this character. Should it be a double take or a triple take?
Well, there's some people who just don't have the chops for a triple take.
Oh my God, yeah, they're showing old. Who the fuck is gonna pay to go see this?
I laughed so hard. There was a Simpsons episode. It was a newer one that I didn't recognize, and they were at like the Smithsonian or of some version of the Smithsonian, and it was the skeletons of Moe and Larry, and Moe was poking Larry and had like his finger in the eye holes, and then next to it was a box that just said assorted Larry or assorted Curlies. It was awesome.
Oh my God, he's gonna kill that dog. Look at your hot dog, he's just laughing. But he laughs. He's like, right.
That's kind of, I feel like that's how I would be. That's a guy who got high to go to these movies. Oh, I thought he was like holding it like a penis. I was like, oh, they're getting.
What the fuck? You just sexy. She's fine with it.
Yeah.
She's just like this big, creepy, weird fucking thing. Just kissed me during the movie. Oh well.
Yeah. Hey, this was just the theater life.
Oh,
I don't care for what's about to happen now.
Oh my God! They probably really did that.
Oh yeah.
It looks like they really did too.
They probably did
pieces of shit.
Probably did multiple takes of it. Slam that window on that dog's tail again. Now this time use the knife.
They're getting pissed off. They're animal rights activists.
Yeah. I like too. It's like, don't worry, we've got disguises. We'll be recognized as humans, despite the fact that our heads are the width of a motorcycle.
You know what? I just want to say that there's like an hour left of this movie, and because it's been so amazing,
yeah,
and so filled with crisp, wonderful jokes that you'd think that they bottomed out.
Yeah,
but no, there's an hour left.
I was sitting there. We were.
Oh, these guys are going to the bar.
To people who don't know, we had a technical interruption of this movie, and we went and I clicked.
Toughest bar in the world.
It's a good name. This is maybe the laziest set direction. It's non-union sweatshop.
Yeah, 2 lawyers in here.
In the world. Oh well, he meant it.
He looks like everybody looks like shit. This guy looks like a lawyer or something.
Is that Paul Dooley? That looked like Paul Dooley. What is he fixing?
These guys are great. He's like an old mechanic. This guy's going in for a beer. He's gonna pick up some ladies.
Like, to me too, if you're gonna go this family route instead of the get them back in the can route, which I'm still conceding is the better movie, I would say like they should all have their own specific skill, not that they're all magically seamstresses.
Yeah,
whatever, right. Like everybody's like one, like everybody's got their own thing. It's like, oh, we need to use your boogers to get us out of this thing. Oh, somebody's gonna eat some toes. What biker wears sandals?
Oh my Lord.
Oh
my God, he just bit a guy's toes off, and this is the good guy?
Yeah.
Grab him.
But Busey does the same thing at the World's Toughest Bar.
He's a toe grabber.
He's just like, I gotta get that toe. And so does Quentin Tarantino.
Oh my God, this is the same thing that happened in Howard the Duck.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is just stuntmen liking to push little people around.
Oh my God, he looked like he was kind of heavy.
Yeah, well, I mean, because he's got like that head probably weighs like 15 pounds. You imagine that, like having that on your neck all day?
And because he knows that he's in trouble. Like, how this is how he was going to enter the bar anyways. You know what I mean? Like, what? He doesn't know what's going on in the bar.
I didn't even think about that.
He blew his mustache right off.
That's the best thing I've ever seen. I'm gifting that.
He's with me. Nobody farts like that.
Is that Dr. Death, Steve Williams? Can I have your toast? Yeah, this bar is amazing.
He's like the director. A little buddy's got like that big long earring in his ear.
Yeah. They all look like they're like weirdly like French.
They're just wearing berets right now. That's why. So like you said that before. For some reason, I feel like they're all French.
No, I knew it was the clothing, but it was just like they're still Garbage Pail Kids. Like I should not be seeing anything but the fact that they're Garbage Pail Kids. I shouldn't be recognizing like French.
They're like the worst movie people ever. Like the worst crowd.
Yeah, I think the only one person who might be almost as bad was Robert De Niro in Cape Fear, who was smoking and laughing.
No, he's even better. I'd rather have De Niro from Cape Fear than these fuckers.
Could you imagine being at a movie that was like
beat the living shit out of these kids?
That was a big bag of popcorn.
It is. You are watching slapstick comedy, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my lord!
This movie.
Oh my god! There's still more popcorn. It's full.
Yeah. Yeah, roughly 75 gallons of popcorn was launched at them, and then they
snot corn.
Oh, good God!
There's Pepsi again.
Yeah, God bless Pepsi for sponsoring this movie.
They probably did like half the budget.
At least Coke had and McDonald's had the wherewithal to do
This
Mac
guy's
and Me.
just a foot fetish. He does actually have. He's wearing Quentin Tarantino's shirt right now.
Yeah, he goes on to coach the Buffalo Bills later. That's right, Rex.
Oh my God. Why don't you join the gang here, bud? If you show up with a real biker gang, I'm sure that fake little fucking biker gang's not gonna, That guy's huge. Look at the size of that one.
And also, their kids.
Are they way bigger here?
No, I don't think so.
I think this is. Look at how huge he is. He's as big as the kid.
Yeah. But he's an alligator, though. See, that one's a baby.
Yeah, you better get up there, bud. Look at him going.
What is that? Like, is that a Power Wheels? That doesn't look like it's...
It's a real ATV. These guys are huge. Oh, funk starting. Jumps to funk.
I tell you, if I had the space to have it for the kids, I came across at Toys R Us one time. It was the Star Wars land speeder, like Luke's speeder at the very beginning of the movie,
right?
And it was like a Power Wheels version of that. I was like, oh, in love. Yo, the closest.
And the amount of he's got so much movement that he did the biggest look around, and then by the time he turned around and got to the door, it was like an hour later. Anybody could be sneaking up on you by this time.
Because his head turns at it's a rotation of the Earth. It's so big.
Yeah, as a natural leader. Oh, he's an adult and they're all kids.
Yeah. You're supposed to keep.
Brooklyn.
I want to make a prequel to this movie with a young Captain Mancini and his
prequel
and his discovery of these guys and decision to keep them locked up in there.
They came from space. Is that all all we're gonna get? Is that they're from space?
That is all that happened.
I love that.
Yeah, they didn't
come
even
from
try.
the garbage universe.
Yeah. I don't understand.
No more drunken toe rampages.
Don't the Tops people have a backstory to where these things came from? The Cabbage Patch Kids were grown in a Cabbage Patch. Do they not have something?
Yeah, they're a weird cabbage child hybrid. That's some scientist who lost his children in a cabbage accident.
Yeah. Well, no, but you would think that there would be some, it's so ridiculous because I'm attaching this logic to this movie, but there would be some sort of canon that they would have to follow going, they were born like this or blah, 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 right?
Dinosaurs Attack would make a great movie.
Dinosaurs.
It's all laid out on the back. There's a whole big story.
Yeah.
There's no door. What is this, a prison toilet?
I like
Toxic Waste City Zoo.
And Primetime was one of
Oh
them.
my God, and they're going to oh my Lord.
Primetime TV. See, it's also like sewage. That's
what a film.
Is that Juliette Lewis?
Oh my God, no, that's what's her name,
No,
Amazon Girl.
I know. That's the
no,
I didn't realize
flood it. Hot tub water.
Oh, that one goes to the hot tub.
Because under the city, there's a pipe just for their hot tub.
Yep.
Under the city.
Yeah. We have
one hot tub.
We have picked a string of movies now, a string of 80s movies that have been nothing but rage-inducing for us. I think we desperately need to break the streak with the next one. I think we need to pick an old chestnut for the next one.
An old chestnut. A chestnut the movie.
Something reliable that'll get us back on.
Oh, maybe this is Send the Kids Back in the Can. I hope there's a metal version of this at the end. Don't laugh, it's paid for. Born to Shop.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read the other ones.
I don't know. He also
he thinks that maybe a cool song will get him back in there. They'll dance their way back into fucking garbage land.
He's doing the Paul Anka in the Simpsons Halloween special. Just don't look. Just don't look.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
We could help you out with that, girl. Too bad we're just seamstresses. Wait a minute. I got a great idea. She's a seamstress too.
All this movie makes me want is for a new version of this movie to come out with cooler, like more updated, like effects and stuff like that.
As good as it gets, buddy. Come on, they're right there.
But also, it'd be solely for adults, so like everybody could be as gross as you want them to be, and
I would like to see one of their peckers.
You get
you know,
get a period.
Garbage Pail Kid penis. Come on.
Yeah.
What are they looking for here? Like, does it really matter? A plot? That's what they're looking for. The Garbage Pail Kids, the search for a plot.
Hey, I got a great idea. This movie could be about the clothes.
Yes.
Thanks.
Top's must have been like, what the shit is this?
They're trying to find their friends.
Do you think that if they made a rated R version of this movie, like, would Tops really have been angry? If they made a rated R version, would there be a bigger audience for this film? Like, if it was real gross, really like, wow, like like this greaser guy should be fucking piece of shit. Like, he should be swearing. Like,
it's tough for them because the cards were meant for kids, so they wanted the movie to be meant for kids. So I get that. But like, I think now if you did the R-rated version, because of the nostalgia of the people going to see it and stuff like that, I think that it would make so much more money.
It's the exact plot of like Goosebumps the movie. Like, just get him back in the book. This way, just get him back in the can. Oh my God! They're the human trafficking trade.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were a little thing.
Oh my God. Those are the creepiest two cops ever.
And we're going through all this. Are they on to the Garbage Pail Kids, I guess? Like, who are these people? Because they thought that she was a Garbage Pail Kid.
Well, people are capturing people for other reasons. We're going to get into that in a moment.
Stayed home for the ugly.
Yeah.
So if you're just, you don't even have to be a Garbage Pail Kid. They go around kidnapping ugly people.
Yeah,
taking them to a facility, I guess.
And again, the lazy. Did you also notice that every single sign is yellow with just red writing? Like, they just went to one print shop and said, just do all this two colors.
No. They had some kid who's sitting next to the shop, just make some signs.
Probably. So this movie cost $1 million to make, roughly.
Wow.
It made also that doesn't count like any kind of promotion or anything like that.
The giant promotional campaign they had when remember when Vomit Violet was on Arsenio.
Yeah. No, but you got to imagine commercials and stuff like that. There had to have been something.
It was guaranteed it was in the morning for kids.
Yeah, and it made $1.5 million.
Wow.
It opened number 18 behind. This is a pretty neat lineup. Stakeout, Born in East LA, Can't Buy Me Love, Dirty Dancing, Living Daylights. I was gonna say LA Bamba, La Bamba.
LA Bamba.
It's a caps lock problem in my notes.
I like that.
La Bamba, The Lost Boys, RoboCop, Masters of the Universe, which we just did. Summer School, Full Metal Jacket, and Monster Squad.
Fucking
So all those were out.
right.
But the interesting thing, so that week that it came out, Born in the East LA and Dirty Dancing came out. Dirty Dancing opened number 4 behind Born in East LA.
Nice.
Like holy shit. And then the next week it went down to number 21 and then it was gone.
Off the charts.
They were done.
This lady, like, she's dressed right now like she's like half prostitute, half like Disney princess.
I think that
like,
was
what? Look at these kids. It's like the 80s and like wherever they are,
You
Nowheresville,
you just
USA.
nailed, I was gonna say you just nailed the 80s for fashion though. Half
Like,
prostitute,
look at her.
half Disney princess. It's a lucrative business she's got. Why does he work? He works for her now too. Like this is the worst version of friend zone ever.
Yeah.
It's-
Well, no, this is always what happens. Come on. This is the truth.
Yeah.
The truth of the friend zone.
But like this
And
is
everyone,
yeah.
she ends up naked standing in front of him. That's his payment.
Yeah. It was like the worst thing I ever experienced was this couple in
And now
college.
he's giving her the stuff and she's making all the money off it. Why do you want to
Exactly.
be with this girl?
Exactly. And then what's she going to get? Like, I'm going to go be in New York and be gigantic. Well, not without those things, you're not.
Yeah, right.
At the very least, you should be giving him tuggers in the
I know, like, what the hell? Oh, here you go.
Here you go.
Oh, he gets a kiss on the neck. Oh, and here she's like, her tongue should have came out the other side of his ear.
He looks 8.
I'll do anything for you. Take all my money.
Like, it's just, he looks so
She's
little
even,
in this
are we
movie.
supposed to care about this woman?
I don't know if they intended for us to care about this woman. The answer is no.
Because she's just
But-
totally, she didn't even get, like, she's giving the money to Buddy.
Yeah. It's her pimp. Letting him live. The
Wow.
option was on the table to kill the child. Let's just
To kill him. I think he meant that, like, sarcastically.
No.
But he's like, now the kid's working for us.
Uh-oh. Even that antique store looks like I've seen it in a billion
Yes.
TV shows and stuff.
I
like
feel
that.
like
It's such
I feel like when this kid is like the boy in the bubble. And
Yeah.
they made a bet, and she came over and was like, hey, I like boys in bubbles. And he's like, cool, I'm a boy in a bubble. And then she walks away and laughs.
Yeah.
It was a big game.
Come on, let's go back to clothes. What they needed too, they needed way crazier voices than this. Although we'll talk about let's see, the voice actor. He did the voice for Greaser Greg and Nat Nerd. His name's Jim Cummings, and you might recognize that name. He is one of the most prolific voice guys on the planet. He's the voice of Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. He's the voice of Dick Dastardly.
No way.
He's the voice of Monterey Jack in Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck.
He did both of these guys' voices.
He did Greaser Greg and Nat Nerd, yeah. He did Pete in Goof Troop in a Goofy movie. He's the voice of the Cupcake in Cabin Boy. He's the voice of the Savage Dragon in the short-lived Savage Dragon animated
God.
series. He was in Aladdin. He's in Princess
He's
and the
like
Frog.
blowing it over the clothes.
I know.
See his eyeballs roll back?
Yeah. And then, but I stopped reading at some point because he had 556 credits.
Holy
just
shit.
I can't deal.
Bleh.
And he openly says, though, he's ashamed of accepting to do this movie.
Like, he's ashamed.
Yeah, he's ashamed.
What, is the deal with that baby? It just has bad breath.
Yes.
It's a baby with bad breath.
Yeah. Which there's most babies.
And he
because
calls everybody
formula is
daddy or mommy.
gross. Yeah. I gotta get those.
That's how I get all the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's going to pick her nose. Oh, no.
Yeah.
She was smart. Don't talk to all of them.
Yeah. I can't get this. I can't get these beads to stay stuck on, Booger.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the last time I talked
There's
to you.
engine parts on the wall.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Nice.
Uh-oh. What are you going to do? You can't have them forever, lady.
I like also that she's gone from she's paid her dues selling clothes out of her car. Now she's all the way to being fashion designer with a fashion show.
Wow.
It's not even like I got some of my clothes into a store.
Don't listen to her, buddy.
Those headbands. This is somebody who saw the Material Girl music video and is like, you gotta have this.
Oh my god! Yeah, this is the what? When year is this? Whoa!
She was not crossing her arm, yeah.
1 hour apart and right between those titties.
I don't think
What
I'd be
a
able to work there
bitch.
for an hour.
Oh, for sale. What is the door or what?
Mhm.
Like that cigar store Indian guy standing there? Like what
I
the
think
fuck's
so.
the sign for?
I think the only
For sale pile of garbage.
probably the only like 80s stereotype that this is missing is two black people slapping skin.
Oh right.
Hey, man,
Did you see those
yeah.
crazy things?
It's like that.
Oh
old,
my
like,
god, she's super evil.
Yeah.
She's gonna end up leaving this guy for her own thing.
yeah.
She better well, she's clearly bad. She better not turn and be like, then she ends up with Buddy.
Oh, it's like I would even like some kind of like begrudging. He's just still farting.
He really
The
is
face,
a tension breaker.
the face he made there made it look like like if it was what's his face, Anderson,
Say what?
something Anderson. I can't remember the guy's from Blackish. That doesn't matter.
Oh, Anthony.
Anthony Anderson. He had like he made like a weird Anthony Anderson face there. Her eye just went googly again.
They always do.
The best part
Wow,
too,
they've all got some pretty good hands here.
when they designed these characters, the studio approved them, assuming that these were like the mock-ups of like what like a prototype of what they could. Like it was like it'll be this but better type thing, but no, it was just this.
It was just this. They're like, yeah, cool. You're going in the right direction. We like what you got going on here.
yeah. And the thing too, Wendy Winston and Valerie or Vomit there are the same face. If you put them side by side, it's like the exact same face, pretty much.
You just made one snotty and one black.
Yeah.
What's her deal? She hasn't vomited yet.
I know.
Yeah, what the shit?
I haven't seen her eat though, so I mean,
Oh.
like if this was me, I would have vomited 30 times already.
Yeah, that's your thing.
Vomiting was
Like
my
puke
thing.
in wrestling.
Oh my god.
Or what was his name? Vomit?
No, he was
Barf. Oh, yeah, puke.
Remember, and then in the documentary, he's gonna puke.
Like,
He's gonna puke.
show me puke in this garbage can.
I
for me.
felt so. That made me feel so bad. Like somehow that was more tragic than Owen Hart dying. Like you got this guy who was a professional football player, and he trains hard to
They
become
don't care,
a
and he just
professional
wants to know.
wrestler.
He wants to see you puke.
He's like, well, you're gonna be puke. And it's like, and the logic was, well, you're gonna be with the Legion of Doom. It's Hawk and Animal. So if it's Hawk and Animal, you should be puke.
Right,
I was
exactly.
like, well, that's
exactly.
naturally the missing piece.
Oh, they're threatening him now. They're gonna fuck around, man. You gotta pay him. This shit ain't free. The farts, the boogers,
I like
the
them
soon-to-be
too.
vomit, the urine on the floor. That's all free, but not the clothes.
They're like, oh, alligator. He's so into those toes, isn't he? What a cad. What the hell kind of car
I
is
don't know
that?
what the fuck. That is some Britain thing.
Yeah. Like, did they
Remember,
shoot
because the
this?
other one had a
Yeah.
Britain sticker
Yeah,
on
that's
it.
what, like, did they secretly shoot this in England because Americans wouldn't have it? Oh, here's the state home for the ugly.
Oh no! What are they doing in here? Go look for their other buds, or
Yeah, they're gonna try and find their friends. How did they get loose? Like they were all in the can together, were they not?
I mean, maybe some of them fell out. Like they were flying over. They're like, "Hey, let's take a peek."
Yeah, but that would have been its own thing if somehow like they all got separated, but they were in like they started in the store. I don't know.
We don't know what happened. That's why we have to make the prequel film.
We have so many
We have
questions.
to fall
that need
back
answered.
and regroup. There's a gate. Damn it! I was expecting a wide open door.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's party time. What are you guys doing partying down here? I'm not gonna get any pussy with you guys partying.
It'd be amazing if all he did was just bring home like just filthy women.
Oh, he's like, oh no.
He just fills the whole room up with water and drowns them. I don't know what else to do.
I ain't finding nothing. Oh, she's selling her bootleg.
Yeah.
I guess they're not really
bootleg,
bootleg. They're made.
Yeah. Her outfits are fantastic.
I know. They're
for
just like,
80s.
what the hell is this chick wearing half the time?
This looks kind of like what.
How old is she in this movie?
I think she's like, I don't know. I think like 17. She's old enough to drive.
Oh, good enough.
It's the, I can't see him like he looks like I mentioned he looked like Eric Stoltz before. He looks like if Eric Stoltz was in like one of those old like grainy Disney like those Magic of Disney like straight to TV movies. That's
Oh
what
my
he
God, I
looks
love
like.
this. She's like, I don't know how I could ever resist you later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they're
As soon
going
as-
to the fashion show.
As soon as you get everything done.
What's funny is that they can design apparently amazing fashions, and look what they wear.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Watch what they're going to design for themselves to wear at the show.
Apparently they call themselves Garbage Pail Kids too, because you notice Nat Nerd has a GPK on his. So it's like, this is something they were always called. It's like, we're the Garbage Pail Kids, secret aliens.
On your conscience. Don't let this big bitch push you around.
You should punch her right in the mouth.
Punch you right in the vag hole.
Ew.
Oh,
That's how they get you. Is that supposed to be like a secret entrance? Because they always hide it with the thing.
Yeah, with the changer. I don't know. What do you call it? The divider? I don't know.
It's a divider. And what's even better is it's not as tall as the door, so it doesn't even hide the door. It just puts something in the way of the door, and that must be enough. They're like, they'll never get to the Garbage Pail Kids if I unfold this.
Holy, she just had a padlock on her.
Yeah, she seems like she would.
Boop.
Oh,
She is. She just lost it.
yeah.
There's no titties there to hold that key up. It just fell right on the
Yeah,
ground.
it's not.
It'll be sitting right next to the door.
That would be
It's
amazing.
fine. Yeah, it just fell right out.
Or it's like, wow, she's really bad at locking locks. And
I
it's
love
just
how amazing the Garbage Pail Kids are. They're very transparent. They just wear their heart on their sleeve, and they literally just say everything.
yeah.
Like, let's go up the stairs now to the door, open it, and we're on our way to the fashion show.
Yeah. I think that this is the first ever described video movie.
McBundies.
Oh, nice. This predates the Bundys too.
McBundies.
I love it.
Oh,
no,
they're
this
so
doesn't predate the Bundys at
dejected,
all.
yet their faces don't show anything different the entire film.
Hey.
You have to guess that by when they hang their heads down like that. They're sad.
They look like
Ooh, pardon me.
if they were all like football players. And they're
Here's
like,
her
"Eh."
fashion.
Yeah.
They must there's a fashion designer.
Yeah.
He's waiting up for his fucking daughter to come home.
Yeah.
She snuck out. She walks in the door. He's like, you better where did you get those clothing? We're putting her up at her own show right away.
We're doing it. I also like that her clothes are transported in duffel bags.
Duffel bag, yeah.
You know the way that you definitely keep them from getting all like wrinkled and shit.
Oh, he's got one of those things.
Yeah, I love those.
With the, pull the cord.
Yeah. I saw an adult version of one of those. I
God.
can't remember. Like, it wasn't like, I don't even think it was dirty or anything like that, but it just wasn't a kid's one.
It was an adult one.
Yeah, it was just like.
They're all adult animals.
Yeah. No, it wasn't animals. It was something else. It was just quotes from something.
Fucking cheater. Oh, he's busted.
They're all cheating.
That's exactly the face I make when shitting myself.
They had a scene where they were playing cards earlier, and that was literally just.
If you don't like the way I drive, then stay off the sidewalk.
I honestly thought that I had messed up because we had that technical problem, and there was a scene where they were playing poker earlier, and I was like, they had the scene where they were playing poker earlier, and then it went to the scene where that guy's writing a song about getting them back in the can. I'm like, oh no, did we just replay a big chunk of this? No, we didn't. It's just the same shit happens.
It's the same thing over and over again. Just like life.
This is the second longest.
Whoa.
This is the second longest short movie I've ever seen. Following by Christopher Nolan, still being the longest short movie I've ever seen.
Following.
It was-
I don't know that movie. Following.
it was-
Whoa.
It was like 8 minutes long,
Where'd
but
they
it
get
felt
that
like it was.
fucking thing?
Um,
What the hell was it? Knockout gas?
Yeah.
And what are they doing here?
It was dude from No Country from Old Men.
Oh, they
Hey,
want to
friendo.
like. Oh yeah, that guy was terrifying.
That wasn't in the way
That guy's.
earlier. It was just
Well,
the
maybe
divider.
when they're there because they're going up and down the stairs a lot, right? But at the end of the day, they push the.
I guess.
Now they're gambling, stealing cars, gambling, illegal gambling.
Yeah. Well, they're only playing with buttons though, so I mean, it's not terrible.
Well, when you're seamstresses, that's all you have.
yeah. He kind of looks like a Luke Skywalker now.
Did you hear somebody whistling? Who cares?
Hey, forget about it. Hey, I burned my mouth on some pizza.
Yeah, you better get up there, girl.
The poor guys too,
Look
like
at him walking, eh?
they could barely move. It's like I feel like they hired those people with dwarfism that it's like really like debilitating, like they need a walker and stuff like that. But then they threw like a 15-pound head on them that he can't see through, and he's like,
Yeah,
go
right?
for it.
Now go up the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck are the stairs? Oh, they're all here.
Yeah.
Oh, you know it's a big show, and it's got the glitter paper like that hanging down.
Yes.
It's like a shredded up disco ball.
Straight up tinsel, baby.
Okay. Oh my God. This looks like a fashion show from Saved by the Bell. You know what I mean? We have the big fashion show.
I was gonna
We're
say-
all in it, and nobody else from the school.
I was gonna say it looks like a fashion show that's a dream sequence from Saved by the
Yes,
Bell, where
yeah.
it's all black background and it's just
Oh, and you know what? Was it always them? Like, they're on every team. They play the sports. They're in the plays. Like, how'd they have time for anything else?
none of them received an education.
Like, my God. Sex education. Oh, my God. That's her stunt double.
Yeah, I was thinking that I remember when what was it, the college years came, and then all the guys went to school together, and there was like, oh, like we're finally gonna learn, and then the girls all showed up too. It's like, here we go again, and then they learned nothing.
Oh my God, they dropped him into the ugly house just for.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they dropped the other guys off.
Yeah, well, they're all ugly.
That doesn't even make like. Oh my God, stayed home for the ugly.
We should have
Should be
one.
based in your attitude.
Yeah.
Wow, you get mad cash for drop. They must be putting them in the glue or something. Why would they pay all this money to lock ugly people up?
It's probably
Like, what the fuck? Like,
I don't know. Maybe one of them's gonna be like really into ugly people, like Ted Danson.
no, they must be doing something with the ugly people.
Actually, I don't even say that.
Soylent
Steve
Green.
Virgin is gorgeous.
Too
No.
old, too bald. He's like
It's
Gandhi.
and it's flat out Gandhi.
Too bald,
It is
too weird.
It
Is that
looks
supposed to
like
be Gallagher?
I don't know. It's like a Gallagher Weird Al mix.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Look at this old warehouse.
It doesn't feel like in all the other scenes. It didn't feel like there were so many of them.
Because they're all too skinny,
Yeah.
too fat. Santa.
Yeah. Too skinny. Was that not Lincoln?
What does that want to go home like the dumpster?
Yeah.
Too
And-
gross. Well, where's all their other buds?
Yeah. Well, I think they assumed they were going to be here. Isn't it weird that they had this pre-set though? They're like, we've got a large pen for too gross because there's going to be a lot of people for that one.
Just have a feeling too pale, too hairy, too mimey, too silly, too crippled.
That-
Oh my lord!
Ouch.
Wow,
Well, at least-
Garbage Pail Kids.
At least the signs aren't yellow and red this time. That's the only nice thing I have to say about this scene.
Oh shit! Like he's oh, I thought he was gonna like, break the bars open.
No, he's
It's
gonna
another
pee.
peeing scene. Now he's peeing himself.
It's almost like they just were like,
They only know that they're distressed because of the sounds they make.
I know. It's almost like it's just like somebody complained that they weren't each doing their thing enough.
Whoa!
They're gonna squish them, and that's how they find out.
Big garbage dump because he knows they came from the garbage. Like he knows that they're Garbage Pail Kids.
In fairness, if you looked at them, would you assume anything other than the garbage?
Yeah. Oh, now the two gross pen's been moved way over into the other one.
Yeah.
They had to make room.
Well, it was a big wide pen, right?
No, but it was only the one. There was a separate.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, on the right hand side, it was like a separate.
I had always thought it was okay. Why is there hay?
They like to
everywhere?
hurt people.
Oh, there's a too pale.
What the fuck?
I get that. If you're gonna keep the two pale ones locked up inside, they'll get sunburn otherwise.
So too white.
Yeah.
It's got like a pigmentation problem.
I'm surprised there wasn't some like racist one in there, like too Indian.
I was here like too black, too
Yeah.
white, too Indian. The two black one would be Flava Flav. Who'd be the two white one? Powder. It'll be Evan Rachel Wood. She's white as fuck.
I was gonna say.
Like Seamus.
I was gonna say it might be Ron Howard.
Yeah, Ron Howard. He's so too ginger.
Way too ginger.
Oh my God, they're gone.
That would be a very funny thing if they did like a sketch of like Harry Potter in the future, and it was Ron Howard was Ron Weasley.
Wheeze the wheeze.
Wheeze.
Wheeze in the juice.
No.
You
No, you don't
double
get it.
cross them. Nope.
Oh. That would be-
Oh my God.
Oh, he should just smack him.
I would just go nuts on all of them. You fucking bitch.
Oh, he went for
Close.
it, though. It was a very telegraphed punch,
Bully
though.
assholes.
I saw that punch coming from like 10 miles
Get
away.
this guy off my shoulder.
Yeah.
You know how I hate tears on my shoulder.
I'm afraid it's going to pull back my shirt and make it look like it's completely buttoned.
Whoa. What?
Well, I don't know. She came out to him? What?
Coming out for him.
Oh. I don't understand anything that's happening right now.
I don't know. His abusiveness, that's what's happening. Tease your hair, girl. Tease it.
They can't, like...
Just where your friends are from, huh? Why don't you go see your friends?
It's like they want her to be like somewhat sympathetic for some reason. So they're like, this girl is going to be the most awful person, except this other dude who's way more awful. So that's going to make her seem nicer, I guess.
They should have thrown him into the dumpster. Yeah, you go see your friends in the dumpster, and then it's that old rummy from before, and he's like, he's not my friend.
He just picks him up over his head and throws him.
Well,
back
maybe
in.
we're made to believe that the only reason she's doing this is because he's like forcing her to do it. But it doesn't seem like it.
No, she seems pretty like
Yeah.
Like even when he's out of the picture,
Yeah,
she
she's
doesn't
just
seem like...
yeah. Oh, they kicking him out? You've got
Yeah.
suddenly gotten too good looking.
Yeah. Or it would be something if they could say like, "You're too Captain Mancini." Like it would be something if they could like make it so. Like they were gonna actually like kill the kid, and then she stopped them. She's like, "No, we'll just do
Right.
this or whatever."
Just keep him in a
That's-
pen forever. Like they'd
Yeah.
rather be dead.
Yeah.
You just made it way worse for him, lady. Oh, here comes the captain. He's gonna
This-
dress like an old captain too, eh?
This seems like an almost magical lightning storm. Like something's gonna happen that is gonna bring more of them to life or something.
Uh-oh. Oh no, here comes the truck. They gotta make room for more grossies.
So there's not even.
Oh god.
So there's not even like some kind of like death penalty version of this. They're literally just going to crush them in the garbage.
Yes.
Okay.
McBundy's. This is after Al buys the whole mall because the
Yeah.
Schuster just kicks ass.
Yeah. That would be amazing to find. That would have been the best ending to that show ever, is to find out he's been making really good money and he's been slowly putting money away, and at the end he escapes the family and he's like on a friggin' like deserted island with just like a bunch of hot chicks.
He loved them. That was just his fantasy.
I know.
That'll have to be his fantasy. And you think that's what happened.
Yeah.
And then you find out that he died years ago, and all of it was written in a room
Yeah.
by Peggy, who was a writer.
Yeah. Let's have sex.
And then she's going to come out and do her own fashion show.
Yeah, that does seem a little weird.
She's going to be a designer and a model.
Oh, and then also she's doing... I don't understand this.
So what happens after this? You just threw your meal ticket away, lady. Like, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you treat them like gold?
Yeah, exactly.
And then have them do your shit for you?
We're going to give you guys a great place to live. Was he here with them at this garbage place before? I don't think
The
so.
little guys, let's go. They don't know them.
Yeah.
Those two guys. Motley Crue there. Yeah, we get a gig later.
They're just really into little dudes.
Yeah.
I love saving little guys.
They're actually really not that tough.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're tough, but they're fair. They're
Yes.
nice. They're nice guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
It's
didn't
not
say they were the meanest.
I was going to say, it's not the meanest bar in the world. Like, did this place not the actual home for the ugly, but did this like warehouse exist like this?
This is a real. Like there's no cops.
Yeah.
Like, wow, this is a very insulting film. I love it.
So many loose boxes. Well, why would there be cops at the home for the ugly?
That's what they're gonna put them in there for.
I guess. Oh,
I mean,
see.
like it's unregulated. Like there's no. They don't come to check.
It's like the pound. Well, and then on
There's-
top of that, let's look around. There's not been a lot of really good-looking people in this movie.
They should all be in here.
Yeah.
No,
Or maybe
I mean
they're
they
just-
mean really ugly.
Yeah, maybe they're just trying to like lower the bar.
Oh.
It's like we're gonna get the
Maybe.
really ugly ones out, so then there's just kind of like this
And
flat
no, and then
blend.
really ugly becomes like moderately ugly. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. I love it. Unless you're bottom rung, then you're fucking out.
Yeah, I know. This is...
But then eventually it's like, like the like the middle class gap, because then everybody be too ugly. And then even when there's nobody left to throw in there, because you got to feed the monkey, then they're throwing the ugly, beautiful people in.
Oh.
And then it's like the bottom of the tens.
So we're gonna be like,
Oh my God, yeah.
yeah,
What's ugly then?
everything's ugly, but
Exactly.
nothing's ugly.
That's exactly right, bro.
This
Wow.
This is when the test tube babies start.
This- A Gandhi?
This is a very strange place that I didn't imagine would exist. And that's not even a fat Santa.
I
It
know,
looks
he's
like a
just
pretty.
like...
It's just a guy in a Santa suit.
Yeah, don't whistle. There's no reason in whispering because all they do is scream the fucking hell.
I'd get Lincoln out of anybody.
Yes!
Hey, what? I like this too. What are you doing?
Oh my God! See, magic.
So why is he a magician who owns an antique shop and
There's
molests a
old
little
stuff
boy?
in there.
Oh, yeah. You got to give it to Santa because he's
You
the
think his
naughty or nice
magic would
list.
let him out, right?
Well,
Oh God! You should have
His-
left the clown in there.
yeah, yes. His
This
magic.
guy's just a Harry. You could shave him.
That guy's also not that hairy. Have you seen a Greek person?
Oh my! Oh, I heard a little spatter at the end of that one. The dogs.
They're
are
gonna run
flipping
over those
wings.
dogs with a motorcycle.
Fuck! Nope, they're pulling the wall out.
Nice. It's a good way to escape.
Was those their dogs or were those the dogs of the home for the ugly?
I think it was the home for the ugly
They should
dogs.
put all these bikers
Yeah,
in
it was
there.
the home for the ugly dogs. No,
They're
all
offended
be-
that they haven't been approached to enter their Hall of Fame. That's why they're here.
They have beautiful souls. Why are they taking
I thought
his
we were
lead?
going on 5.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Also, what's funny is they basically were already out. The like Captain Mancini already got them all
Well, no,
out.
just of that.
Yeah, but then they would have
There's
just
a
had to
cell
walk
inside
out the
a
door.
building. No,
Yeah.
there's dogs.
Yeah, that's true. The dog.
There's another security guard somewhere around there. They're stripping him naked.
They're about to add a BC him.
Oh my! Oh, I didn't know what I was seeing there for a minute. I thought it was somebody's ass.
Aw.
Too short.
Is that also Abraham Lincoln?
Oh, this is like the most racist place.
I think that guy was actually one of the.
There's like little people,
Yeah.
handicapped people, clowns.
Yeah, it's like they didn't even like come up with like monstrosity like.
Oh my God! Did he
stereotypical
just say
things.
that everybody was crushed to death? All their friends?
Maybe.
He was like, the garbage truck. It's too late for them.
Yeah. Forget about those ones. They're juice now. We could do
Oh my
anything
God,
by
leave
working
that
with
one
each other's
back.
side. Oh God, the fact that their head doesn't like move, like,
It is telling you something because those people were locked up in the bad guys' lair, and even these bikers are helping them out.
Yeah. So you can do anything by working with each other.
A lot of bikers are really nice. It's it's always just those Hell's Angels guys and shit like that.
Yeah. Well, because a lot of
You
them
can be a
do
bunch
those-
of dudes that just
Yeah.
like riding bikes,
Yeah.
and you're in a gang. Like we don't have a gang name. We're just a bunch of dudes riding
Yeah.
bikes.
Well, and I mean, even the Hell's Angels and stuff do those like charity things and stuff
oh
like that.
my
It's
God!
like-
Yeah. So Hitler gave money to a orphanage once.
No, but I mean, like for real, like all the time. They just also are the Hell's Angels. It's kind of like a horrible.
They only
thing.
do it to make it look good.
Of course they do. It's a PR
Oh yeah,
thing.
come on, exactly.
Of course they do. That goes without saying.
Oh
but-
my God, look at the bikers. You guys all right? Still as ugly as ever. Great. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
bikers.
I like because there was probably only like 2 feet of road before it just hit like a backdrop. So it's just them looking away, going goodbye. You're driving away.
Oh yeah. What the hell do they mean by juice?
I don't know. How does this guy know juice?
Yeah, what the hell's juice? Because he's like, let's go get us some juice.
Yeah.
They mean drugs? Oh my God.
No, Juice is the name of the dude, the main bad guy dude.
Oh yeah. 'cause
Right in the
Juice
middle
put
there,
them in
right
there.
underneath the tangerine. That looks like the sensei from Cobra Kai, only all metrosexual.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. Yeah, none of these clothes are great. They're fine.
You don't even know. Do you know fashion?
I do, or I wouldn't have said anything.
I would have had no comments at all if I
Exactly.
didn't.
That girl cannot walk.
I know.
in
I'm like,
heels.
good job there, honey.
That's the kind of thing where it's like, we're gonna make you walk in heels. She's like, I can't. Just do it.
Just
It's
get
fine.
out there.
Oh my God, that was terrifying.
Imagine that was the look at that happened. Like you're sitting somewhere and boom, that thing looks over and fucking die.
I'm legitimately scared that I'm gonna have a dream about that now. I don't need this.
With that song from like Mulholland Drive when that guy's face just comes around the corner and it's literally the most terrifying thing you've ever seen.
Oh really?
And now picture that face. Just pick one.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty much the same.
No
face
smoking
copied over and over
backstage.
again.
Look at this guy smoke. Oh, here we go. Revenge.
that is
These
what
guys
bad
deserve
guys
to
do.
be murdered in the worst way possible.
Yeah.
Like, they're awful. You know, they're just going to get, like, pooped on.
Yeah.
That'll teach them, right?
Yeah. Well, one of them's got to get puked on. Valerie Vomit has not vomited yet. The whole building is a Rube Goldberg machine. Zebra spots? I just saw those words.
I didn't see any zebra spots. Maybe on the top.
Also, zebras don't have spots. So we're just being biological.
Oh,
about
here
the
we
whole
go.
thing.
Here comes the havoc.
Uh-oh. That woman looks familiar. I don't know.
Oh, nobody's going to buy the clothes now.
Uh-oh.
Can you believe it? They brought the rack out?
Ew, he's a nerd. Look at them all. Look. Normies, they call them.
We're in the fashion show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, rip her clothes off. All right, they're raping women. Look at this.
Yeah. Again,
They're ripping all their clothes off.
This is basically what Revenge of the Nerds did as well.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah, get him.
Now, what's their motivation? There's
Chaos.
I feel like some of them want chaos, some of them want to scare them, some of them want to eat toes.
Well, it's
Some
a
of-
general just mania.
Yeah, we
You
all,
know.
yeah, we all have the same want, but our motivations are different.
Oh my
That
God,
baby
only
just,
if
like-
I could just be a bikini girl running around in circles here.
That baby look kind of Lou Thez pressed juice. The nose
What
up
a
too and stuff like
bitch.
that. I
Yeah,
love.
she's bad. They ain't forcing her
Yeah.
to do nothing.
Should I take on the role of being the one of us who has a bow tie wrapped around his neck with no collar?
Yes, please.
All right.
No shirt, suspenders, and a bow tie.
Nice. What was he gonna show? Oh my God.
This guy's been farting the whole movie. That guy loves it.
How bad did you feel though?
Just shake it out.
You're
They're all smiling.
you're
Look
the
like
actor,
they're all like.
I know, but you're the actor in this. It is like you just like your entire job is to just pretend like you're farting all over everything all the time. You're like, oh,
His abilities have been puke on him.
oh, you just punched her in the gut. Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. There we go. That's how I poop.
That looks like just like Nickelodeon slime, and that was not enough.
Oh, it looks like
Oh.
a slushy.
Oh, it does too.
Looks like
Yeah.
green slushies.
It looks like squishy bath.
The lady is like, this is almost as bad as when Kanye West did a show.
Why? What happened in his? He exhibited plain white T-shirts.
Yeah. And they're all $500 a piece.
Yeah.
Why are you fighting, bud? Because you've been ruined?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Stunt Guy City.
Well, oh my God, that one, the nerd one was just like 4 feet taller than usual.
Yeah.
I did.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes they're just huge.
Yeah. It's just so whoever's around is in the
You can
suit.
throw the suit on.
Oh,
Let's get out of here.
that's a good tag team maneuver.
This is how we fight. I
Yeah.
fart, he pukes. Whoa.
Whoa.
You just like fucking did a hurricane at his ass.
Yeah. Also didn't really match with the physics because he wouldn't have done
Yeah.
a front flip like that. He would have.
Keep punching me.
They don't seem like they seem to be both affecting him and not affecting him at all. Because like he kept looking straight back at him.
What do you
like it
mean?
was
That guy
nothing.
deserves to get his ass kicked. What are you stopping him for?
Yeah. He's already won. He's made his point.
Oh, that guy deserves to be. Oh, now she's gonna right there. I was gonna be with you the whole time, but he forced me to be a bitch.
You know how it is. His shirt was open. Yours wasn't.
Oh, here she is trying to pick up the scraps now because now the uglies are out. Now she can make more money. Don't fall for it, bud.
He looks
Don't
like
you even.
he looks like the twink assistant to a gay magician.
She's not sorry. Yeah, that's.
I
You know
love
what I was
that.
gonna say?
I really appreciated the delay on that. You were gonna say
she's
acting
still
like,
doing it. Like,
Yeah.
girl, get out of here. No, it's because she lost.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm really sorry. I'm sure if everything went through and you were now a famous designer, you wouldn't be apologizing to me.
Of course not. No thanks.
There you go.
Yes. Come on, Patty Duke's son. Boom.
Boom.
But that's also not a great thing because not a great message because it's like, oh, you're not pretty.
Well, no, he means on the inside.
I know.
She's not pretty on the inside.
She was never pretty on the inside. That's
Oh, there you go, girl. Who you crying for now, huh? What a bitch.
It should. Oh, we should also do a sequel to this where it's like now adult him. He still has the Garbage Pail Kids. He runs that place now, and she's like on the streets.
Why? They seem like they're doing pretty good now. Leave them out. The biker gang loves them.
Oh, so this actually requires us, so like they can't just get back in on their own free will.
They
like
have
the song?
to.
Is this like that weird enchantment that
Yeah.
Otho had to put on like the Dietzes or not the Dietzes, the Maitlands?
Oh my god, because he
and
knows
Beetlejuice?
by writing this song,
Yeah.
they will be drawn back into. Oh my god, don't close your eyes, buddy. You'll get sucked in.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a weird backwards.
Oh, they just ran off.
What the hell is it doing?
They're not going.
So he's just decided this will work. Bye, children.
Whatever.
He looks like who does he? He looks like Joe Montana. Uh-oh.
Oh my god. He's got like voodoo magic powers or something.
Yeah. Well, he thinks he does.
Well, he does. Now he looks like Geppetto.
Yeah, there's a bit of Geppetto in him. For
I know
sure.
goop or nothing in there. Maybe because they are the goop.
Well, yeah, that was the idea.
Oh, he's a very smart kid. Good quote.
God almighty.
They've moved in with the biker gang.
Yeah.
There you go. Sequel time. This is totally setting up a sequel. Oh
It
my
was-
god, he's like, see you later, Garbage Pail Kids.
It was legitimately setting up a sequel. They were planning on more movies where they would have gone and found their friends and blah blah blah, but obviously the making $500,000, not counting any of like the extra stuff, on this movie wasn't enough for them to go ahead and greenlight that. I think they want to at least make enough money
this
to
movie,
fund the next one.
This movie,
We did it.
absolutely riveting. This credit should be about 4 minutes long.
Yeah, there's nobody.
So we've learned a lot. This movie had a lot of stuff.
Why was
a
that
lot
one
of
guy-
life lessons.
Yeah.
A lot of a lot of things to learn. A lot of things about yourself.
Yeah.
And actually, the only thing I learned is that ugly people should be in prison.
I agree with that too. But why I'm just still blown away why the Greg Greaser got his own like top credit. He was like nobody.
The fart guy should have been the star.
He should have been the
He
star.
should get because the greaser guy's probably Buddy,
the voice of
the
the
voice
fart.
guy who does all them voices.
That would have been the best. Frank Welker as the voice of the fart. It would definitely have to be Frank Welker.
No, it should be the guy from that movie from Cold Fire. What the hell was his name?
I don't know.
I want to find that one movie where it's like Estevez. Like
Oh,
whatever, and it's like
I'll
all
never
their
forget
brothers and cousins or whatever. Like,
It
what
was-
fucking movie is that?
It was Joe Estevez.
Joe
and
Estevez.
It was Swayze's
yeah,
brother
but
too.
what's his name? Swayze.
Yeah, it's
and
so,
like Snipes or whatever. You're just
Yeah,
like, who the
yeah.
fuck is this?
it was so funny because that was when we were up north, wasn't it?
Yes.
And we were up there, and you see this, and it's got all these big names, and the last names are in big letters, and you're like, "Oh, cool." Then you get up close, and it's Joe Estevez, and all this. And you're like, "What the hell?" am I?
Imagine being Michael Lloyd and John Strong.
Oh,
Oh, listen to this. Okay. So Bill and Ted is coming out,
Uh-huh.
and I just found out that like my favorite band, Mastodon,
Mhm.
they have an original song for the soundtrack.
nice.
Yeah. Fucking A.
I hope it's the song that's the plot to the movie.
Oh my God, yes. God, yes.
They have to travel the time. All right, guys, we're gonna
What
call it for this
now
one.
I gotta poop. This movie's giving me the poops.
Me too. And let's do it together, communal
Yay.
style.
We can do
Do
anything
anything.
while
Yeah,
pooping with each other.
Oh man. All right, guys, that is it for this. Yeah, I do keep getting cannabis emails. I'm getting
Well, what do
junk
you know?
email notifications.
What?
all
Wait,
the
there
time.
might be an after credit scene. Please tell me there's an after credit scene.
That would be the best. No such luck.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, it's a lion.
I mean, what do you think? 2 seconds after? Like, come on. It's going to leave you in the black for a little bit.
No, it's got to be a much quicker raise up.
Oh, my God.
All
wow.
right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us as always. Find us on miscastcommentary.com. Email us podcast@miscastcommentary.com. Follow us on Twitter at miscastpodcast. I'm at JK Finley. Todd's at miscast Todd. Call us 1-289-769-3288. Leave a message there or text. Texting is going to be quicker and a lot less of a pain for you guys. But that's up to you. I will leave that to you guys. All right. Until next week. What?
No, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It looks
No,
like
no.
you. I thought you were like, oh, you missed
No,
something.
no.
Okay.
No, that's it. We're
All
done.
right. Well, we will see you Cowboys next week with another Coming Attractions episode and an announcement for what our next movie is. Todd, press that red button for me. Bye-bye. How did you feel about
That
like
is not it.
the melange?
That's purple. This one?
No. The top right.
Yeah, dude. That's orange.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast Media production.